Welcome to Satya Skills. In this video, let us learn about Judiciary, Military, Tax and Village Administration of Mauryas. Village Administration. Village was the smallest unit of administration in Maurya's dynasty. Head of the village was Gramika. Village administration enjoyed lot of autonomy. Gopa was the revenue officer in charge of 5 or 6 villages. Gopa and Sthanika were the officials to connect village administration to the district. They just act like today's panchayat officers. They maintain land records, decide boundaries of villages, record taxes, etc. Aharas were like modern day districts which consists of group of villages. For convenience of administration, 10 villages were formed into a unit and called Sangrahana, and 200 villages were a unit called Karvatika. Administration of capital city Patliputra. Capital city Patliputra's administration was under 6 boards forming the municipal commission, each board consisting of 5 members, and each board was in charge of some important activities. They were: Industrial Arts Board deals with the production of goods, check adulteration and also takes care of quality control. Board for Foreigners takes care of foreign visitors. Board for Registration of Birth, Death and uses data for policy making. Trade and Commerce Board regulates sales, weights, measures and licenses. Board of Supervision, it takes supervision over the manufacturers, all production units. Board for Collection of Sales Tax. Land and Law and Judiciary of Mauryan Kingdom. With regard to the law and justice, king was the highest authority. King appoints judicial officers to take care of law and justice in the country. Megasthenes says in his book Indica that Mauryan penal code was very severe. Crimes were very rare and almost nil. During Ashoka's rule, relief of 3 days was granted to criminals who were condemned to death. Ashoka appointed officials to go around the country to see that no injustice were done to the people. Judiciary officers were referred to as Vyavaharika Mahamantris. There were police headquarters in all the major centers. Jail was known as Bandhagara and lockup was called Charaka. There were 2 types of courts: Dharmasthaniya for personal disputes, Kantaka Sodhana for disputes of individuals with the state. Selection to the higher posts in judiciary was very tough and very complex. They were tested in Dharmasastras, religious principles, etc. Source of law. According to Ardhasastra, source of law was Dharmasastras, local laws, and then Charita means the past cases, judgments given in the past cases, and of course of all the best one, the highest one is Rajasasana, orders of the king. King's court was the highest court, where king was the highest authority. Apart from the royal court, there were number of tribunals throughout the country. They were headed by Vyavaharikas and Mahamantris. At the village level, heads of village elders take responsibility of law and justice. Army and military system. The military system of king was administered by the council of 30 members. The team of 30 members were divided into 6 boards with 5 members in each board. 6 boards were in charge of navy, transport and army services, infantry, cavalry, war chariots and elephants. Senapati was the commander-in-chief of the entire military and was appointed by the emperor. The army was referred to as the Chaturanga Bala, that primarily consists of 4 major categories. The hierarchy of military was: king was the supreme authority and was assisted by the Senapati. He was assisted by Nayaka, Mukhya and Adhyaksha under various ranks. Currency system. Chandragupta Maurya established a perfect uniform currency system throughout India that includes silver and other metallic coins. Silver coins with a punch mark consists of wheel and elephant symbols. Taxes. According to inscriptions of Ashoka, there were 2 kinds of taxes which were mandatory: Bali and Bhaga. Bali is a tax on produce which vary from 1/6 to 1/8 of produce. Bhaga was land tax. Taxes were collected on land, irrigation, trade, forest products, mines and international trade. Most of the land revenue was 1/6 of the produce. Other kinds of taxes. Padakara is the tax paid by the peasants which was assessed on the basis of group of villages. According to some historians, it is more or less like allied economic activities of the rural area. Then pranaya is a tax but voluntary in nature. It is a tax offered out of affection. It is like a gift. There were water tax, as the king takes the responsibility of irrigation and water supply for all purposes. Therefore, he collects tax on water. That's all in this video. Thank you for watching. God bless you.